Good Tuesday evening, everybody. Another fantastic Tuesday on the Digital Sim Sports Network, and that can mean one thing and one thing only: Epic Racing Association Racing. Tonight, the Gunslinger Whiskey Super Late Models making their return, and a lot of people are excited about this. I was kind of down in the pits talking to some drivers before we went live here on the air. It's what kind of got us started a little late, so we'll have an abbreviated intro tonight. But drivers saying, man, they missed the car, but juice, it is loose out there. And they weren't ready for this, but a lot of them trying to make some adjustments and move on. The announcement was made a while back that they were coming back, and a lot of people had a lot to say. I know Mr. Werderman was really excited. Because that car was more to his driving side. There you can see right there. That's Caleb Dyer, and Dyer just loose off the exit. But Werderman was saying that this car is more towards his driving style, and he likes the extra horsepower. And so he is somebody we're probably going to keep an eye on. Dylan Connor, always somebody we got to watch. Does not matter. But a lot going on last week. If you weren't here, Dylan Connor opened things up for ERA, and he put everybody on notice in the season opener. And this is his first full season. He finished the end of the year last season with the guys as a rookie, and he came out here and put everybody on notice that he is going to be the one you are going to have to come after. And he dominated that race last week. We're going to move into the qualifying session here. Say hi to everybody in the chat. Mr. Bill, I saw the race last night in the tribute car to you pick up the victory. Congratulations to all you guys over there for that. Zach, I think, did a fantastic job covering for me in my absence last night. Drivers are already on the track. Let's see if we can get a camera focused somewhere on a car. I don't know. Let's see if we can get down here. Sean McLaughlin, that 77. This is reminiscent of the old gray Ghost. Old-time NASCAR guys will know what I'm talking about. Looking for a couple of guys. I do not see the 88 car tonight of Matt Eddy. Dylan Connor is on a track. Here comes McLaughlin around. First time to lap for the 77 machine. Matt Knowles is going to go 23.86, but McLaughlin 23.78, and then DeMoore 23.69. Let's go check on the 11 car of Adam Vinny. He is almost to the stripe. And Adam Vinny getting on the clock right here. Reed Rundle is out on track. He just rolled out. Matt Knowles 23.66, so bump day all over the place right now. Waiting for that 91 car. You see Dylan Connor now. There he is. 23.56 for him. Pete Dillon. Champion of the series. He is going to put himself on the clock. Reed Rundle's about to complete a lap here momentarily. Adam Vinny moves up to second. 23.60 for Adam Vinny. So he kept it close with Connor. Adam Vinny picked up the win last night over with the Pavement Street Stocks at the Mars DSRL collaboration deal. Reed Arundel fourth quick. Pete Dillon just about to the line right there. Good timing for the camera. And Dillon 11th quick out of 15 cars. Only 12 have taken time. Justin Moore, Chris Griffin, and Casey Wynn have not taken time. Adam Vinny's bringing her to the pits. Here's Reed Rundle for finishing his second. Had to go way wide in 1 and 2. Going to be 50 laps for your feature tonight. Super late models back in action. They will run every other Tuesday night. There's all the Beard Constant people right there. Man, it's Jay, Bill, all of you. Over on the YouTube. Sorry that we didn't have the YouTube channel last night. Zach had, I kind of remember him having issues the last time he streamed for us that it couldn't log into YouTube for him. So, and I had forgotten about it, or I probably would have helped him before I left town. So, either way, got to see a really good race in the dirt race, the second race last night too. So, we're going to have a whole week of racing for you guys. We got a show on Thursday night too. We're going to go watch the SimRatMarket.com Mighty Midgets as well. Just waiting for our time to run out and qualify. I must accidentally close it. Well, maybe I didn't. I did not. Sorry about having to see that at the bottom, guys. I accidentally minimized something I didn't mean to minimize. So, no invert this season for any of the races. No fast repairs either. You only get one extra set of tires per race. Not much done to the fixed setups that iRacing provides. So right now, your EGE Products Pole Award, Caleb Dyer, 23.54 seconds. He bumps Dylan Connor near the end of the session, and he will pick up the EGE Products Pole Award. Make sure we shout out some of our race day sponsors here: Ashworth Roadside Rescue, Mars Summer Racing Series, and the Michelin Man, which, if you don't know, drives a 92 car. That's Josh Westendorf. Keep the chat up, guys. I see plenty of people in watching tonight. If you're on Twitch or YouTube or even Facebook, just say hi in the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. If you got a favorite driver, make sure you're shouting them out. Like I said, we got another night of shows Thursday night. Right here, live. Should be around the same time. Should go live around 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern. I believe that is just a regular event. All right. Warm-up session. They are probably having the driver's meeting. That's why we haven't seen any cars start to roll out. Did I do that? Okay. Everything is going haywire tonight, guys. Everything is going haywire. Okay. Maybe we're all fixed. I don't know. Either way, we're going to have a very, very fun show tonight. I like Iowa Speedway. I like the way it races. I like that there are a couple of tricky spots. And getting into turn one, where the tunnel is, there is a big bump on the front stretch side as you enter, and it is right on your entry line. And so we may see some guys getting the cars a little out of shape. Now here you look, there's Adam Vinny's car, Justin Moore. There's your quick qualifier. We saw him have a problem in the practice session. He didn't hit anything, but he did spin it out coming off the exit of the corner, and there was somebody behind him. I think it's Austin Demore, and Demore's going to take a trip through the grass, do a little landscaping for us here at Iowa. Reed Rundle, backwards out of two. They told me, I was into several of the drivers' rooms, and they told me this thing is tricky. It is really loose for a little while. And they're hoping a little heat in the tires and a little wear on the tires will start to tighten these cars up. Right there, a little bump getting in, and man, we just didn't get a good angle on it right there. I don't think you get a great angle here either. I might find somebody's getting into it. We'll watch Pete Dillon here as he gets ready to come into turn one. You'll watch the suspension stretch on that car right on the entry, right? He may be going above it. It's not quite as bad up high, but yeah, you can see the 17 car was kind of bobbing a little bit right there. Went right over. It is right on your entry line into turn one. Just a little bump right there. And that's when that car started to get a little free. You saw the back end step out. He went over that bump with a little wheel in it. It can make for an exciting ride, that is for sure. About a minute left in the warm-up session, and we're going to get out here for the big 50 lapper. Quick look at all the information for the track tonight. As you can see, is 0.89 miles. That is measured right around the center. Our track temperature right now, 80 degrees. 94% humidity. So saturated air, low temps. We have clear skies, and we do have a big wind this evening. So 17 miles per hour. That's a steady 17. I think that is blowing right off the exit of turn 2 there. You really haven't missed a whole lot, Randy. You missed a whole night of racing last night, though. You missed the big blocks for sure. No hitching and glitching, I guess, tonight. Looks like we got that all worked out. I understand. All right. It is time for 50 laps around the Iowa Speedway. We were just waiting for a couple of cars. There we go. There's our shot. Show you the starting lineup. Your quick qualifier for the evening. 23.54 seconds. Caleb Dyer will start on the pole, and he'll have the man in the series to beat in the 91, Dylan Connor on his outside. Adam Vinny, the lumber dude, limousine driver on the inside of row number 2. Next to his partner in crime, easy for me to say, the lumber dude Jack Wagon. That's the 43 of Reed Rundle. Third row inside, Pete Dillon, 7 car. Matt Knowles, the 15. Move back to row number 4. You'll see the 81 of Jeff Werdeman. He'll be right next to the 07 of Austin DeMore. Sean McLaughlin will start that 77 car on the inside of the 5th row, and he'll have John Brunner in the 46 on the outside. We'll get close to the back now. Marvin Turnmeyer, the 16, inside of row number 6 with Jost Westendorf in the 92 on his outside. And our final 2 rows, Casey Wynn, rookie in the series, the 105. He starts inside of row number 7 next to Justin Moore in the 987, another rookie in the series. And the 112 of Chris Griffin, also a rookie in the series. We'll start in that 15th and final position. Understandable, Mr. Brunner. And hello, Chloe. Welcome to the channel. Love all the chatter. I love to kind of watch the conversations going back and forth, guys. So keep that up. Makes it go a little better. We're going to turn the lights off on the pace car, and we're going to go green the next time we get to the start box out in turn number 4. There's our jack wagon, and there's your limousine, boys. A lot going on. ready to get at it, and I know we are about to drop the green flag. 50 green flag laps. 15 drivers. Good field. First night for the Gunslinger Whiskey super late models here. Old Pacer truck going to get out the way. We're going to get into the Geico restart zone.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is going to drop. Dyer jumps right out in front of Connor. Pulls the car right across. Vinny and Rundle going to battle side by side for second. Then the 2 7s in the field. Demore and Dillon were going at it. I think Reed Rundle got a little close to the fence, and he may have scared himself a little. He backed off the throttle. Gonna look on the right side and see if there's any damage where he brushed the wall. I don't even see a scuff on that car, so I think he just got close. He rolled out of the throttle to get the car back up underneath him. He is going to settle back into the 5th spot with Demore behind that. Jeff Werdeman into 7th, and a little different scheme on this car than what we're used to seeing. I think he combined the 2 schemes. It's usually either red and white or... Oh my goodness, that was close. That was very close. Marvin Turnmeyer gonna sneak by. That was close racing. So did Sean McLaughlin. McLaughlin almost got into the back of Werdeman right there. We'll go back up to the front. 3 laps in the book. Working lap number 4. Dyer, Connor, Vinny, Dillon, and Rundle still in order. Pretty good gap, and this is just a hornet's nest back here. This is just something waiting to happen. This is the guy at the bus stop that stands around whistling, snapping his fingers. That's all this is back here. 3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Comes Wynn up the inside, and caution. Josh Westendorf, did he have a problem? Oh, he has stopped back. He must have had an issue. Let's see if we can rewind that just a little bit real quick, because I don't see an actual incident from him. Oh, car wash. Yeah, there it is. That's why we didn't get an incident. That car destroyed. He lost it on the exit of 2, and I told you the wind is blowing a little bit right through there, and these cars are very tricky at the very beginning, so I can see it. So we'll slow things down with 5 in the books. Dyer, Connor, Vinny, Dillon, Turnmeyer, Moore, Demore, Werdeman, Wynn, Rundle, McLaughlin, Brunner, Knowles, Griffin, and Knowles and Griffin both a lap down. I don't know how they got a lap down. They got a lap down. And then Westendorf in the pits. That car probably not going to return to action. Yeah, they send me logos and I just stick them up there. Whatever it says. I mean, as long as it's not, not family friendly, I guess. That'd be a heck of a business to be in, wouldn't it? Sean McLaughlin coming out of the pits. Matt Knowles, Chris Griffin. And they are back on the lead lap. I don't really know how it scored them a lap down, because I never saw anybody go to the pits. But waiting for everybody to get lined up. Everybody's supposed to be back in their spot. There it goes Reed Rundle. Rundle must have a problem on that car. Yeah, I really just don't know how that would work very well, honestly. See if we can get down here close enough. Get a look. Man, it just looks like everything is okay with that car. Well, we'll just get back out here on the track, and we should come around and get the 1-to-go signal this time. We do not. We are going to extend the caution one more lap. Yeah, Westendorf's car is not coming back from this. Yeah, there is not much left of the front end of that, and I'm sure that got into the radiator and everywhere else it could. So everybody else back on track. We've got a shuffle in the order now. It's Dyer, Connor, Dillon, Vinny, Turnmeyer. That's the top 5. Moore, Dumore, Werdeman, Wynn, Brunner, Knowles, Griffin, Rundle, and McLaughlin through the field. And then Sean McLaughlin. I don't know what happened to Sean, why he went to the pits early, but this is pretty early. We'll be heading into the pits. Jay, never, ever, ever again. Please. He's got matching rims on it this week. Yeah, it looks pretty good. All right, we'll get ready to get back at it this time. They are double filing them up. We're going to go green here out of turn number 4, restart lap number 6. $14 of our 15 super late model Warriors still on track. Green. Wow. Connor tried to time it up, and Dyer just held on long enough. As soon as Connor rolled off the throttle to make sure he did not get to the line first, Dyer flew right past. And now he's got a problem out of 2. New leader down the backstretch. Going to lose 2 spots, it looks like, because Dillon is going to get there as well. And then Connor gets into the corner very slow on the bottom. Dillon's going to make it 3 wide on the exit. Contact. Woo! Good job driving, boys. They were 3 wide out of 4 and all the way down the front stretch. Contact from the middle car to both the inside and outside. And I don't think this battle is over at all. I think we're going to go right back to it. Here comes Adam Vinny following Dillon Connor. Pete Dillon got a little out of shape out of 4, but is able to grab it back. Now moves into second. He's making the bid to go for the lead. Little wiggle out of Dyer's car on the exit, but Dillon had the same wiggle and he couldn't capitalize. Still 2 wide. Back there for 4th. Now Connor going to make a move to the inside of Pete Dillon down here in 1 and 2. Dillon loose in the center, really pedaled the car. Side by side behind, Turnmeyer's up top. Vinny's down on the bottom and right in behind them. Well, that's Justin Moore. I don't think that battle between Pete Dillon and Dillon Connor anywhere near being over. It's just a crossover move here, a crossover move there. Caution. Austin DeMoore. Yep, Austin DeMoore having problems in the D7. That's a black car with the orange numbers right in the center, right in front of Reed Rundle. He's going to just get super loose. Rundle nowhere to go. Tried to slow and stay out of him. It looks like the only contact will be off of the nose of the 43, and DeMoore is going to be able to get that car spun around and going again. I got big shoulders. I'll take it. You can't put green rims on purple or pink. Basically, it's unethical. And it's an assault on someone's senses, mostly mine. So Dyer still out front. Connor Reed takes second from Dylan. Dylan's third. Adam Vinny and Marvin Turnmeyer fourth and fifth. And I think Turnmeyer's got his hands full back here. Justin Moore and Jeff Werdeman were all over him. Move back a little further. Casey Wynn in 8th. Reed Rundle 9th. McLaughlin is 10th. Knowles, Brunner, and Griffin through 13th. Austin DeMoore in getting tires because he did go for a nice long smoky slide. So he'll get tires on the D7. Use those up early. Told you at the beginning, these things are tricky. This setup, this car, this track. And it's very cool. That track temperature, very cool out there. But these cars, a lot of horsepower. Who's going somewhere to watch or to go racing this weekend? I know we're going. We're going to go watch and go racing Friday night. If we can, and if we don't have issues, we may even be able to get a little live streaming in from the racetrack. Just got the new motor put in after we blew it up on night number 1 back in February. So we may have one more lap here going around. A lot of these guys have been excited. Been excited to get back in this car. Been excited to get back to the racing in the super late model and get back to Iowa. A lot of guys like this track. .141 Speedway on Saturday. I'm going to assume that that is someone famous at that track because I haven't heard of it, but there's quite a few that I haven't heard of. So we're going to do, I don't even remember whose we're doing. We have a memorial to go to too. All right, coming back to the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. Yeah, we're going to the Mike Peters Freedom 40 Classic, 7th annual. But Dyer now Dylan to the inside, right alongside Connor. Can he use that short way around, take the spot? Yes, he can. Here comes Marvin Turnmeyer. Turnmeyer is going to make a look down to the inside, and Connor is way out in the third lane. Going to have to cut it down to the second. Needs to keep the car square underneath him. He'll have the momentum. Stay in front of Turnmeyer down into turn 3. This may be the spot where he has to yield because they're going to race very tightly. Turnmeyer up the hill. Perfect pass. Move Turnmeyer to third. It is a gaggle right behind that. Because right behind Connor, Adam Vinny was tucked in tight. So was Justin Moore. This is the best racing on the track right here. You can see it on the screen. This is all the way back through about 10th as McLaughlin, the 77, runs in that 10th spot. Marvin Turnmeyer up the hill, and Turnmeyer found the fence. Really slowed the car down. I don't see a lot of damage, some scrapes down that right side, but he is going to go from running about 4th to running about 11th. in the span of the front stretch. That single filed things all the way back through Rundle in 7th. Werdeman and McLaughlin side by side for the 8th and 9th spots. We're going to get side by side closer to the front. I thought for a second Wynn was going to pull to the outside of Moore right there. Just not quite enough horsepower and momentum. Caleb Dyer starting to get away. He's out to 0.6 of a second. The battles for second right now is Connor and Dylan. Once again are side by side. They're almost side by side behind that. Vinny on the top side, Moore down on the bottom. Good action up here. These cars look like they're going to produce some really good racing once we get the little bit of freeness out of them. These guys are really able to get pretty racy with each other. They're 2 wide, 3 deep. From 4th on back. Reed Rundle trying to recover. Bad start. He's going to work his way back into the top 6. Waiting for Justin Moore. Adam Vinny to settle their battle before he can go anywhere else, or he's going to have to make it 3 wide, and now it looks like Vinny has the best of it, brings the car back to the bottom and shuts the door on Justin Moore right now. At the same time, Pete Dillon gives up second to Dylan Connor. Justin Moore now going to go after Adam Vinny once again. Lumber Dude Limousine may have to get off of cruise control. He may have to try to go do some work here. Got his teammate right behind him. Justin Moore working to the inside. Looks like Rundle might have been a little loose through the center of the corner. He's going to get it under control. He still had enough horsepower to work his way past Moore for just a moment. Yeah, I can remember when turns 3 and 4, you used to run it right up by the outside fence. They sure have changed the track dynamics a lot. We used to run 1 and 2 right there on that white line where you see Reed Rundle. Down here in 3 and 4, you'd go in about a lane and a half down and you just let that car drift right up to the wall and put the power back to it and rip right along the fence. More so loose, so was Rundle. Rundle gets clipped again. He got clipped by Casey Wynn, and Wynn's got damage on the right front now. Well, that's not looking now, but there's your lead. And here comes Dylan Connor. Opened things up last week with a win. He is looking to go back to back. These two starting to get away from Pete Dillon in the 3rd spot. Adam Vinny is right behind that. Justin Moore, Sean McLaughlin now with a run up through the field was 10th just a few laps ago now. He runs in the 6th spot. Wynn fighting that car a little bit. You can see that right front pushed down and pushed in. Rundle and Werdeman are now going at it side by side behind him after Rundle got a little out of shape and got the left rear pushed in a little by the right front of Casey Wynn. Here comes Matt Knowles in that 15 car. Back to the front because side-by-side battle has begun. Oh, and that time Dyer super loose on the outside. Good save, but it'll cost him the lead, and now he's going to have to regroup and try to go back after the 91 of Dylan Connor, and I think he caught a little apron there. He was right on the bumper and then dropped way back real quick, and here comes Pete Dillon. He'll try to use the open door policy and get right on by him. We are halfway. 25 in, 25 to go, be 24 to go this time. Oh, close contact. Oh, you can't touch like that in the corners. Yeah, he's still trying to save that car, and he is going to brush the fence. He's going to lose 3 more spots. So he lost a spot to Dillon, lost a spot to Moore, lost to McLaughlin and Adam Vinny. Vinny now on the podium in the 3rd spot and getting closer to Pete Dillon. Car still loose for Caleb Dyer. Got wiggly out of 2, smacked the outside wall with the right rear quarter. A little separation between that bumper cover and that right fender. Left front is crushed in as well. So 17 car. A lot of issues for him. We'll go back close to the front. Battle for second starting to shape up. Pete Dillon has it. Adam Vinny wants it, but so does Justin Moore. He moves to the inside of the 11 of Adam Vinny. Lap starting to really tick off quickly here. 23-24 seconds. Lap time for the leader out in front. 24.46. They're stacked up, nose to tail, 2nd through 6th. Dyer's going to look to the inside on McLaughlin late into 3. Big slide on the exit of the corner. Those two almost came together. "20 laps without an incident." Caution on lap 10, the last one we've seen. We are down inside 20 to go now. McLaughlin trying to go back at the 17. Oh, I thought we were going to have contact. McLaughlin rolled off the throttle. Rundle once again trying to make a late charge here. He's in that 7th spot. Got about 20 car lengths to catch up to the 2 in front of him. Not quite as dominating a performance tonight as it was last week for Dylan Connor. He cannot shake Pete Dillon right now. Adam Vinny still in the mix. So is Justin Moore. I mean, the top 7, pretty close right there. Top 6 anyway, are really close to each other right here. You can't tell if Connor is pacing it just to keep 3 or 4 car lengths between himself and Pete Dillon. Or is Dillon content to ride here until we get inside 10 to go? Once again, Caleb Dyer finds the outside wall out of 4. He'll give up another spot. Sean McLaughlin will get by him once again. Adam Vinny, I thought, was going to take a peek on the inside the exit of 4. Try to move Dillon up the hill and just didn't materialize. Well, here comes Caleb Dyer again going after McLaughlin once more. That time McLaughlin wide, car really slid, but so did Dyer, and they're not going to be in a battle for long when that happens. But that opens the door for Reed Rundle to make a run. I think Caleb Dyer's gotten his tires very warm, and he may fight the slippy slides the rest of this one, the next 14 laps. To the front, you can see the gap. Top 4 now stretched away from McLaughlin. Top 3 are trying to break away from Justin Moore. Rookie in the series started 14th. He runs 4th. He is the hard charger right now. Proving well, he may not be a rookie for long. Pass to the outside. Adam Vinny got a great run out of 2. Big dive into the corner on the high side of 3 and 4. Can he complete the pass? Has he saved enough tire? clear Pete Dillon in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Drive into the corner. Dylan Connor was a little wide on the entry. That allowed caution. You're not going to believe it. Let's watch the 43 car. He right beside Dyer, gets up the hill. Car really kind of gets away, and he got just a touch of help. Incredibly, he didn't hit anything. Not going to be good for his tires, but he didn't bend the jack wagon up. Oh, well, wait a minute. I lied. He killed the jack wagon right there. Whoops. Sorry you had to see that, guys. So, 43 car. I think he had trouble last Tuesday night as well. Got cars coming to pit road. That's Pete Dillon. Dillon may be going to get fresh skins to try to get a bigger run. So what that's going to do is put Dylan Connor, Adam Vinny, and Justin Moore 1, 2, 3. McLaughlin 4th. Dyer now 5th again. Knowles is 6th. DeMoore looks like he's in 7th. Is that Austin? Yeah, it is. It's Austin DeMoore's car in 7th. Everybody else on pit road. Rundle, Dillon, Werdeman, Brunner, Turnmeyer, Wynn. They are all on pit road. That's going to be interesting when you're going to have 11 laps to go at the drop of the green. Guys on fresh tires and all these other guys on super old tires, but you're going to restart 8th. If it stays green, you got a lot of opportunity. So DeMoore got, no, DeMoore was on track. John Brunner got out 8th. He was the first off pit road. He got around Pete Dillon. Dillon 9th, Werdeman 10th, Wynn 11th, Turnmeyer in 12th, and Chris Griffin in the 13th spot. Reed Rundle's car. That's, yep, bent up on that corner. And the front end crushed. So, couple of cars off the lead lap, so that'll give us an extra pace lap here, I believe. We should see the lights go off this time around. Can Dylan Connor hang on out front? Did Adam Vinny save enough tires? Justin Moore is still a factor. Sean McLaughlin, a couple of charges through the field. Matt Knowles, steady Eddie, started 6th, still running 6th. DeMoore's been to the back. So we're going to have guys on new tires starting from 8th position on back. Everybody in front of that stayed out. Actually, 9th on back because Austin DeMoore stayed on track as well. We have one more lap of caution. Oh, we got to go. Just go take a look and see what happened here. Trying to catch up to the field. Well, that don't look like anything of any significance to me. Maybe he slid the front tires a little bit right there. So now we get the lights off. On the pace vehicle, they will double up. Adam Vinny made a pass on the outside to take second away from Pete Dillon. Does he have enough to go after Dylan Connor? So the fifth row, you see Pete Dillon on the inside there. You see Casey Wynn on the outside, the 7 and the 05. Those are where our new tires start. Everybody behind that. We'll keep an eye on Pete Dillon. Dillon was running second when he, or running third. He just got passed for second when he decided to pit here with just a handful of laps left in this thing. And Dylan Connor just going to take off and leave everybody. Leave at discretion. Justin Moore working to the inside of Adam Vinny. Can he hang on? I don't think Adam was ready for that. And as soon as Connor took off, Moore was on it. He was ready to go. Dyer still there in the 4th spot. Now, where is Pete Dillon? Pete Dillon's up to 6th. He's gotten 2 already. Can you go to the outside and get DeMoore? That looks like that is going to be a yes. Side by side, a couple in front of him. That's Vinny on the outside and Moore on the inside. Adam Vinny hanging tough on the top side. It's going to make it hard to go chase the leader. There goes Caleb Dyer. Dyer got a huge run. Car looked like it got a little loose, but he still got a good run. He just wasn't able to get alongside of Justin Moore and make that a 3-wide party right there. Here comes Pete Dillon, moving to the inside. Dyer tried to block him. Wow. Surprised the 17 isn't backwards in the turn 3 fence right there. That was a lot of contact. Oh, back up to second. Moore with a mistake getting into one, and that opens the door and lets Vinny back by. But look who's right there. Pete Dillon, fresh skins. 7 laps remaining when we get around this time. He's got to make up about 0.7 of a second right here. Can a late tire change put Pete Dillon back in victory circle? Out of 2, little check, got a better run than he thought. He needs to clear the 11 if he is going to have a shot to go get that leader. And Adam Vinny doing a great job positioning that car exactly where it needs to be. Here comes the run. Now down to the inside. Vinny's been strong on the high side, but fresh tires on the bottom. Man, I feel like Adam Vinny really did a good job of saving tires here, but they are closing in, running side by side on your leader right now. .4 of a second. Pete Dillon now under 5 to go. Has cleared Adam Vinny to second. Can he make up the distance and make the pass? Chops it down under 3/10, almost to 2/10, right at 1/4 of a second. 4 laps to go. Dyer into the fence again, back there 5th. He's going to lose a couple of spots. Holding steady, 1/4 second. This is where he gets him. He's able to drive in so much deeper. He's going to get right on the bumper. Not quite enough of a run just yet. Inside 3 to go. Go to the high side. Pete Dillon. He's going to try to cut the car down. Lost the rear end a little bit. That's unopened the gap. 2 to go this time by. Adam Vinny still third here. Justin Moore behind him. No one else on fresh tire has made a big charge. Through 3 and 4, there'll be 1 more lap to go. Dillon trying to get the run out of 2 and do the cut down. He did it on Vinny. He just didn't get that drive. Up the hill, drives it in deep. He's going to pull alongside. Can he do anything with it? Car out of shape. That may seal the deal. Connor's got the line into 3 and 4. Slams the door. And Dylan Connor will go back-to-back. ERA action. Pete Dillon second. Adam Vinny third. Justin Moore and Matt Knowles rounding out the top 5. Let's see. Where is our winner? We don't have to go first to him. We won't. We will sit here. Let's grab driver of the 11 car, Adam Vinny. You know, you got a lot of fans watching, man. You did a lot of good work out there tonight.
Yeah, it was tough.
It looked like you were really strong up on the top there. Just the fresh tires kind of zipped on by you.
Yeah, fresh tires and the last restart. I think he pulled even worse than a Denny Hamlin.
Glad you said it, because I was thinking it.
Yeah, that kind of messed us up. But overall, had a great car. I didn't think Pete was going to come through with those fresh tires. I was thinking about going in, but I was like, there's no way. And next thing I know, he was up on my bumper and ready to pass me.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of weird because he really was the only car on the fresh skins that made a lot of headway. So maybe as much driver as new tires. But an awesome run nonetheless. You bring the Lumber Dude limousine out here and you put it on the podium tonight, man. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you get out of here.
Yeah, glad you're back for everything you guys do. Beard Wisconsin Small Batch Beard Oils and Balms. Next level litigation support. Wabam Scrub-a-Dub. We got Gunslinger Whiskey, AMP, Puma, It's Wisconsin You Know, Wisconsinite Podcast. Just all the love and support from everybody. Thanks for coming out, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the show.
All right, man. Congrats on a great run. We'll look forward to seeing you back next week, sir.
Yes, sir. Me too.
Adam Vinny finishing in third. I know he's got a lot of fans in the chat, and they are cheering for him. So we'll move on to the second place driver. He got fresh tires with 11 laps to go, and, man, you got close. But just seemed like when you got there, tires might have got a little warm at the wrong time, and it started to fade on you.
Yeah, well, the outside, I couldn't really figure it out. It was really tight on the outside, or really loose. But yeah, taking tires late, it was a gamble. It was really fun driving back through the field with goodbyes, as Darrell Waltrip would say.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, was that a driver decision or a crew chief decision to come in with 11 laps to go and put tires on there, knowing you're going to restart around 9th or 10th?
Well, it was really just a gamble. It was a driver decision. The biggest reason why I decided to take it is I knew I didn't have anything for the leader, so I had to get some type of advantage somehow, and I knew I was good here. I just, I didn't quite have enough for the 91.
Well, an awesome run and a great finish, a good recovery there after the pit stop, man. Give me some shout-outs, some thank yous, and we'll let you go celebrate with your team.
I'd like to thank my sponsors, Drymar Machine Devices, All-Star Performance, and DRM Design, Marv and Jeff, you for broadcasting. All my loyal fans out there watching me.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate you taking the time. Congrats on a great night, and we'll look forward to seeing you next week, sir.
Yeah, I hope it was fun for everybody watching. It was fun.
Pete Dillon finishing in the second, and now he goes back-to-back, two different cars, and tonight was not quite as easy as last week, but Dylan Connor, another win.
Yes, sir, man. Thank you. That was an absolutely awesome race. Right there, the last 11, that was absolutely all I had. I just had to remind myself to be easy on the throttle with these things, and I knew he was going to get there with the fresh tires, but I just had to make sure I hit my marks and still pulled it off.
Yeah, it looked like perfect positioning of the car. Every time you needed to be in the way, you were perfectly in the way, and he got his tires maybe a little bit warm, chasing you down, trying to get to you, and the car started to fade on him. Were you out front saving earlier? Because I had made mention that it looked like the two of you were kind of pacing each other, and maybe both of you were trying to save tires for the very end.
Yeah, I mean, I was going pretty hard. I wanted the track position, so I was going pretty hard to get by Caleb there. And once I was able to get by him, I tried to back it down a little bit because I knew I was going to need every bit I needed at the end. And it paid off. Like I said, I knew I had to be easy on the throttle, just hit my marks, and that was an awesome race.
All right, man. Well, tell us who helps you out every week and keeps putting the 91 in victory lane.
Oh yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank y'all up in the booth for broadcasting this every night. It's really a pleasure to go back and look at it. I want to thank A&P Graydon and Gunslinger Whiskey for the main sponsors of this league. I want to thank Per Year Race Parts. I want to thank Chris and Alan Per Year, Caldwell Banker Elite, and Ashworth Roadside Rescue.
All right, man. Congrats on another great win, and we'll look forward to seeing you back next week.
Thank you.
Dylan Connor, once again, picking up the win. Take a quick look at our official results. Connor, Dylan, and Vinny. 1, 2, 3. Great race up front by all three of those guys. Justin Moore with a fantastic run tonight. He started 14th and comes home in 4th. Hard charger for sure, and he's proven why he probably won't keep that rookie tag very long. Matt Knowles was 5th. Sean McLaughlin 6th. 7th was Caleb Dyer. Casey Wynn 8th. Chris Griffin 9th. Marvin Termeyer 10th. Austin DeMore 11th. John Brunner 12th. Reed Rundle 13th. Jeff Waterman 14th. And Jost Weschendorf with an early exit tonight. Lots of problems for the 92 car out of turn number 2. Another great night of racing for the ERA guys. Remember, we'll be back on Thursday night for SimRentMarket.com Mighty Midget Series. 8:30 Eastern for the start on that one. Make sure you tune in. Say hi in the chat. For everybody at the Dirt Racing Network, the winner just destroyed his car on the way into the pits. I'm not sure he knew where he was going. For everybody at the Dirt Racing Network, appreciate you guys taking the time to sit down, fill in the chat, watch the shows. Without you guys, there's no reason for us to do this. Without all the awesome leagues that we're getting great racing from, like you saw here tonight, there's nothing for us to cover. So everybody thanked on that deal. Thanks to all of our fantastic sponsors, everybody that helps keep us on the air. Till we see you guys the next time, peace and love to everybody. Keep the rough side down.